Hello. Hello. Let's go. Where are we going? Oop. It's what's oh god, it is Wednesday. I knew it was Wednesday. I knew. Nice scenes. We're gonna go into that in a little bit. That's what we're gonna do today. We are not going to the ocean. I am sorry to say we're not pro ocean today. We are not going to the ocean. We are not going to the oh. How was everyone's Wednesday? Ooh, I'm cooked. I'm fucking cooked, but I'm here. I'm hydrated. I'm here. I'm hydrated. I'm ready to I don't know. I realized why you said Whetstone Wednesday, because with you sharpen your blades with a whetstone. Musk Zuckerberg boxing match. It's Wednesday, my dude. It is Wednesday. What's that guy doing? What's the I'm Wednesday I'm guy doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's streaming on Twitch. And I think he has his own agency and company. I actually saw them there. I don't know if you guys know this, but they were actually in this chat a week, 2 weeks ago. Maybe none of you recognize them, but a legend was among us. I didn't want to shout it out too loudly, but I was like, oh my god, I know exactly who this person is. They're a streamer now. Wednesday, my dude guy's a streamer now. Little known fact. You did some grilling at your mother-in-law's. Ooh. Free July 4th grilling. You can redeem knife test. Nice try. You ate a McDonald's chicken nugget after 10 years of refusing? Why would you refuse to eat McDonald's? Mid? At first I read that as you... At first I read that as you like ate a 10-year-old chicken McNugget. Which that would be a little mid. Yeah. Did you have a sauce? McDonald's is good. It's not good for you. It'll make you feel like ass, but it is... It hits the spot. But stuff has been going on in my life, so... I started playing Diablo 4. That's been hard on my time management. But it's actually really nice because then I'm kind of like getting back into the gaming mentality. I'm like, maybe maybe I am a gamer. Maybe I didn't lose it. Maybe I can do this. So expect some more gaming in the near future. I'm aware that we need to finish Ocarina of Time too. So many Americans love going to Japan and eating trash. What kind of trash? Some Americans love eating trash. Never seen an American going to Japan and be like, I didn't eat chain food the entire time. Okay, what constitutes chain food here? Because, like, yeah, there's McDonald's in Japan, but some of the chains are really good. I want to eat it all the time, but like some of them are great. And when you consider like the department store restaurant, the department store restaurants, like, are those chains? I think they're chains, but they're fucking delicious. Oh, like Starbucks. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. The Japanese Starbucks does hit different though. Especially the Starbucks Reserve. Is Starbucks putting something in our water? Because I was watching Hassan stream like 10 minutes before this, and they were talking about Starbucks Reserve. So there's something in the water, I think. making us think of Starbucks. Or you're here planting the Starbucks. You're here planting the Starbucksness in my brain. There are many good coffee places. There are. I personally do. I'm a cultured tourist. I forgot where I had coffee. It was like a co-working space, so I did have coffee at a Starbucks though. The best coffee I've ever had, maybe not I've ever had, but I've consistently had outside of Japan is in Australia, in Melbourne. In Melbourne. Australia has such an incredible... I haven't been to Europe yet. I mean... So there's that. But I have not been to Europe. Well, where in Melbourne? At the Melbourne Convention Center. Around there. I was there briefly for a PAX Australia one time. I can take shit coffee. But it didn't matter. It was just like any cafe we hit up. Any cafe we hit up was really good. So if I honestly traveling to Australia is sometimes, if you live in America, more. I assume it's also worse from Europe. Traveling to Australia, like by plane, is pretty expensive and long. So, you know, I would love to go back again, but I'm not sure if I would go back on my own. Well, I guess I would go back on my own volition now, but I couldn't go back on my own volition for a while. But I would love to. It's just, it's probably more expensive than going to Japan, like flight ticket wise, and longer. It is definitely a longer flight. My God. Let's stop in Dubai. Ooh. You don't have a reason to go? Yeah, unless you're like quote unquote traveling the world. Yeah, is there like are there like weeaboos for Australia? Because there are weeaboos for obviously Japan, for China, for South Korea, for like basically all of Southeast Asia, right? All of Asia, really. And then there's like weeaboos for Europe. There are Euroboos. I know this for sure. I know this for sure. You know, people love the Victorian era. People love the Romance of Paris. But are there Australia boos? Yeah, Aussie boos. Hanger boos. I'm sorry if that's a bad word in some language. I'm just reading what the chat said. I have no idea. Not that that's an excuse, but I'm purely ignorant. That sounds too close to like a bad word, but I can't put my finger on what that bad word would be. Tiaboo. A boo. Merangaboo. Because it's a boomerang, but it's like backwards. Anyway, I'm trying to hype up Australia a little bit. Australia has, at least when I was there, had great coffee. I've heard many good things about their coffee. Like the coffee culture is great. I can confirm. I was with like 2 people from Australia at the time, and they like trolled me super hard with like Australian facts. 250 to 500k immigrated there in the last 10 years. Oh. Middle Eastern boost. I mean, I think there are people who are like that. Like, going to the Middle East sounds interesting to me. Going to Australia is like, I don't know. The coffee's good. Yes, New Zealand. New Zealaboo. Those exist because of Lord of the Rings. How many deadly spiders did I encounter? 0, but I almost had a drop bear incident. Kiwiboo. Kiwiboo. That's it. That's the stuff. Want to sip coffee in a desert with your falcon? You have a falcon? Did you bring it to share with the rest of the class? Australia doesn't have good foundational lore. It was a prison. Well, I don't know if you know a thing too about me, but I love metaphorical prisons. I guess it was a real prison, so not a big of a fan, but like prisons as an analogy, prisons as a, yeah, prison as a concept. Yeah, I really would love to go to New Zealand. New Zealand and Iceland are like great sites. I've been getting some TikTok propaganda for Chinese tourism, and that also looks great too. I don't love prison. I love prison as like a metaphor or an analogy. I don't really love actual prison. Oh, what was the famous island prison? In the Bay Area, it's called Alcatraz. I think you can go there and take tours. I've never been. I could probably pop over there, but I've never had the yearning. I do not yearn for the prison. Yeah, Iceland seems... I have a lot of friends who've gone to Iceland and they love it and the pictures look great. Let's all go to prison. Let's not. Ultimate escape room experience? Well, the ultimate escape room experience is escaping from your 9-to-5 rat race job. That's an escape room in itself. Okay, I don't love the aesthetics of authoritarianism. I am a Panopticon Andy, though. They'll tell us how their relative was sent to prison. I'm gonna do a 23andMe live on stream. Iceland rules. Top 3 country you've ever been to, but you've got to rent a 4x4. There's really one city. Oh. Are there like crab fishing boats? Am I confusing this with Alaska? What is Iceland? Iceland has like nice, like public, not public baths, but like hot springs, right? Confirm not white? How do you know that? Bjork is our queen. Did I show you guys the Bjork shrine? I guess I haven't done my Japan recap stream yet. I'll write that down. Write that down. I am so scatterbrained. You know, today I learned to forgive myself a tiny bit. Today I learned to forgive myself a tiny bit. I've been a little scatterbrained lately, and I was like, you know, for today's stream, it's okay. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. We're gonna do a tiny bit. I'm gonna do a tiny little bit at a time. So today we are. I've actually been meaning to find time to do this, but I might as well do it on stream. I'm gonna redo part of the knife system, so you can either pull for knives, like when we have special events, or you can earn knives passively by watching the stream. So, like Twitch drops basically. So I think I know how to do it. I've kind of like figured it out. I made this system in my head, and then I'm just gonna show you how I would do it, basically. Yeah, the Bjork Shrine. Did Jam show it? I haven't watched Jam stream in a while because of, yeah, just on the count of the scatterbrain. I was watching a little bit yesterday too. The games look good. But yeah, it was at the Y2K bar. The Bjork Shrine is at a bar slightly north of Shibuya, in a place called Shinokubo. It's like Koreatown in Japan. And it is, like no other way to say it, it is the Y2K, hashtag Y2K aesthetic. It's really nice. It's really cool. But when you enter, there's like a small, like sanitized room where there's a shrine to Bjork. Did I mention I grew up in a family speaking an East Asian language? Did I? I should just start mentioning other facts for fun. You didn't have a place to stay in Iceland? Did you just sleep on the ice? You met a person who let you sleep at their house? Ooh. People not in America actually be really nice and kind. Not Ireland, Iceland. The house they were renting was the Icelandic ambassador to Jordan. What the heck? That the ambassador was just renting out their house? I guess, you know, the side Airbnb Grussel. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I barely remember what happens in previous streams. You know how Twitch deletes VODs after like a certain... I don't know if you know this, but if you stream, Twitch deletes the VOD. Well, first of all, you have to enable archives on your channel. Your archives are not automatically saved. Second of all, and you only have to do that once. Second of all, Twitch deletes the VOD, I think, after about 30 days, maybe 14 days, something like pretty short. Probably 14 days, unless you have Twitch Turbo. If you have Twitch Turbo, it deletes it after like 60 days. Anyway, I sound like an insane person. Or maybe if you're a partner. Okay, there's just too many rules. There's just... I'll be the first to say it. I love the Twitch platform. I like it. It makes me happy. It's the only place on the internet that makes me like continuously happy. But it's like fucking navigating, I don't know, criminal law. There's just like so many ifs and that's and buts. It's like a game in some way, but it is it's a lot, okay? 3 unique transactions for a hype train. Hype trains can break high score. You might randomly get a golden kappa hype train. Run ads every hour to disable pre-rolls. Like, I sound like a crazy person, okay? If I were just to explain how this works to someone, they'd be like, that's insane. The person you... Wait, the person's house you stayed at had posters of Kim Jong-il? What? But they were nice. Okay, that's cool. How's everyone's day? My days is looking up now that I'm streaming. My day's looking great. Oh, they used to be ambassador to North Korea. I thought you just said to Jordan or something. Yeah, Twitch has a lot going on. But I can't think of a live streaming website that is pretty simple. Like, even to just go live, I think Twitch is probably the easiest one to go live on. Last time I checked. Everything else you need possibly like a weird login or stream key, but I haven't checked in a while. Hello, thank you everyone for taking attendance. You can't watch Batman on Twitch. Wait, why can't you watch Batman on Twitch? Is watching Batman on Twitch bad? If you have the license, you can watch Batman on Twitch. Like, I don't think you should assume that I do or don't have the license to watch Batman on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because if you start assuming that, then I'm no longer protected by Safe Harbor. Do I sound like a real person talking? Do these sound like real words that a normal person would say? Because these are all things you have to know when you stream. These are all little weird details. I'm sure there are like a million weird details on YouTube too. This has been like a real complaint I've actually voiced to someone, which is great. It is way too fucking complicated for a normal person to understand. Like, everything I just said is just way too complicated. I guess Discord is also complicated too. Dude, okay. I will. All right, this is my dipping my toes. I'm dipping my toes into the onsen. I'm dipping my toes into the onsen, okay? Dipping it into the onsen, the hot spring of discourse. The water's a little hot. The water's a little hot right now. It's a little hot. But I think I can be here for a little bit because I gotta relax, okay? A lot of conversation lately, I think fair about, or unfair, depending how you cut it, depending what side of the economic spectrum you land on, about, you know, revenue splits to between people, you know, who make content on the internet and the platforms they make content on. Okay? A lot of discourse right now. Just putting that out there. Can we just all agree that fucking, and this is not like a jab at Discord or anyone who works there, but we all can collectively agree they fucking fleeced us with boosts, right? Like, we can agree, like, server boost, we got fleeced. I will not, like, I think I'm pretty into the internet. I will not understand people paying for server boosts. You don't know what that means? You can pay money to, like, level up the server. And as the server levels up, you can add like more emotes and you unlock like higher quality video. You basically pay to stream on Discord. And here's want to know the revenue split? Do you know the revenue split for that? 0 to 100. 0% to the server owner or the server owners. 100% to Discord. The only thing is emotes. That can be given away for free. I know this. I know that. I know this for sure. You can give those emotes away for free. That is not the bandwidth cost. That is just the reward.
First blood.
Oh yeah.
That is the reward. Lolordum, thank you. Thank you for 3 months. Okay, actually, I updated my alerts. I need to fix that. Hold on. There we go. I'm saying they've achieved the holy grail. The fucking 0 to 100 rev split. That is the fucking holy grail, dude. Like, actually, congratulations on doing that. And no one's giving them enough credit for this. They literally unlocked pay to stream. They literally unlocked pay to stream. I promise you, dude. I promise you, every live streaming company, YouTube would fucking salivate. Every live streaming company in the space would fucking salivate at the idea that you would have to pay to stream. I swear to God, if pay to stream gets announced in like a month and I didn't know about it, I don't know anything. I promise you, if this is like a unfortunate fucking prediction, I'm sorry, but at this point in time, they did it. They fucking did it. If they let people do private streams, that would be a moderation nightmare. But at least from my perspective, I don't know anything about actual enforcement of safety. But yeah. I mean, also, to be real, Discord, I mean, people are streaming like... Well, I don't know. I don't know if they have to license the Batman or not. People are possibly streaming unlicensed showings of Batman, or maybe licensed showings of Batmans. You don't know. Pay to stream, no ads, private, mostly unmoderated. I've kind of knocked Nitro for a while, but we are entering where like every platform wants their own Nitro. If you aren't reading the tea leaves right now, like I feel like everywhere wants its users to kind of pay the platform like Netflix. No one on Discord unless someone reports on the server. Twitch could do the same. Yeah, maybe. But I can imagine they might deal with like other super gnarly illegal safety stuff. Discord used to be a Red Ventrilo channel where you get banned for blurping while the admin is talking. True. This is where all your state secrets get leaked. Yeah, I mean, that is the other. I've imagined there's like a slew of weird nuances to how you moderate something like Discord. I'm just here to give props. They've done the impossible. Twitch tried to do this, actually. Twitch tried to do... No one... I have all the deep lore in my head. Twitch did try to do this a while ago. They tried to introduce the concept of boosting, and it was not met well. No one was happy about that. Streamers were not happy about that. It was so scary in 2016. Yeah, I didn't really start using it until 2018. Little toy. Anyway, I gotta applaud Discord. I mean, they're doing like, I think, creator stuff now, streamer stuff. I think they're kind of, at least the first plays, like they're kind of a Patreon competitor now, because I saw they announced that you could like sell things on your server, like PDFs or digital goods. And that's like, to me, that feels like a straight up Patreon thing. Yeah, like sell or subscribe or sell. It's the commerce shit is getting in there. What the fuck? I mean, that's their play, man. Like, they didn't sell. I mean, I don't know what their economics are, but like, it's a tech company. It's a tech company who raised millions of dollars, and they are, you know, they're trying to business. Business is gonna business. After this, okay, I mean, I can give, after this year, when tech companies basically force all of this on everybody, no one can be shocked if this happens anymore. I'm not saying that if you're shocked now, you're invalid, like your feelings are invalid, but after this, we should all know the playbook, right? Like we're all getting together, we all know the playbook. Do not be shocked anymore. Roblox NFT for kids, is that real? No shock, yes. Anyway, no, I want to get back to Boost for a bit. I have been in servers where people are like, oh man, I'm going to boost a little bit. And I think it's, I think it's cool. Like boosting kind of leans into like Twitch gifting, same, kind of the same vibe. But I've seen people be like, oh, I just canceled my Crunchyroll subscription to boost the server. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening out there? What is happening on the internet? I'm losing grip. Roblox basically has an NFT style line graphs for value of their in-game items. That's fucking awesome. How do we get in on that? How do we fucking get in on that? Yeah, rip the zero interest rate era. We're going back. Don't worry. We'll go back. This is the zero rate interest stream. This is the zero rate interest stream. You boost so you don't have to listen to people VC terrible bitrate audio, but that's how they get you. Oh my god. They actually positioned themselves so well. They positioned all of that so well. They paywalled it at the front. They're so fucking smart, dude. They were an zero interest rate phenomenon, but they saw early on, it's like, we gotta paywall the fuck out of this. They're so smart. They're so smart. They're so smart. Fuck Crunchyroll, all your homies hate Crunchyroll. Damn. Bought Nitro so you wouldn't have to attachment size limit. I do have Nitro, but it was gifted to me, so I'm fake. No, I like the concept of Nitro. I like the idea of like, okay, let me I need to paint a picture for you all, because what I'm about to say, it was okay to say like a year and a half ago. All right, let's just remember to a year and a half ago where we didn't live in the current timeline where Elon Musk owns Twitter, okay? No, I was about to buy Twitter Blue. I was actually so close to buy Twitter Blue. And no! I was gifted Nitro. I was gifted Nitro. Okay, this was before the price range. This is before the price hike, and this is before Elon Musk took over. All right. It was $5 a month. It was $5 a month. Okay, I'm like, that's a Twitch sub. I can do that. If you get 46, no, do not sub. Do not sub. That is not a sub. That's not a sub goal. That's the fraction of the day. All right, that's just a fraction. Nothing to do with actual sub count. Yes, exactly. So I was like, I use Twitter a lot. I like Twitter. I would love to subscribe and get benefits, right? And actually, I use bookmarks a lot. So it's like, organize your bookmarks. I think it's like, no ads or reduce ads on news. Like Twitter had like a decent news system. Oh my God, Mikey, thank you.
Sub, Mikey303. Your username suggests you have a knack for finding hidden treasures, and we appreciate your support for the stream.
Wait, what? Wait, what? When did the AI talk again? Okay, I thought I disabled the AI from talking, actually. The sub count didn't update. It's not supposed to update. It's not supposed to update. It's not supposed to update because it's the fraction of the day. It's not tied to the sub count at all. Do not try again. Actually, please do not try.
First blood.
You are hurting me. You are hurting me. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey, for the sub. A totally like altruistic sub, not motivated to make any numbers go up or anything like that. Put the credit card down. Put the PayPal account down, back away, touch grass, fall in love, live your life. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's a Colossal. Colossal's an old friend of the show. They are likely not here. Do we see the issue? Yeah, I see. I see you are continuing to gift despite the number being the fraction of the day and not a sub goal. I think paying for services is good because it means they actually have to provide a product, which means there can be options competition. Yeah, I non-ironically believe that. Unfortunately, a lot of the internet is like fueled by ads.
112, baby. The day I fucking die.
Mikey, thank you for 13 bits. Might be a bit. It is not a bit skull. It's not a bit skull. Thank you for the 13 bits. Yeah, Twitter mobile ads are dog right now. I'm not using Streamlabs. I'm using the Twitch alert system. Like, Twitch has a native alert system now. I got an echo. I think it's an echo. Hold on.
112, baby. To the day I fucking die.
It is an echo. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Remove. Goodbye, Streamlab alerts. I'm on Twitch alerts now. It is working as intended. It is working as intended because
112, baby. To the day I fucking die.
thank you, Poodle Pants. Thank you, Gerionic. I will not move the number no matter how much you cheer and how much you gift. I will not move the number because I'm sticking to my principles. It is the fraction of the day. Today is not a fraction of the day bit either. We are making a new knife system. I'm just giving props to Discord for unlocking the 0 to 100 ref split. That's all. That's all I was doing. Sub count goal, but the goal goes up by 1 instead of the current count. What are you talking about? Yeah, these numbers do not increase. You want my hot take on something? Mikey, did you do something incredibly funny? You have to post a picture when it comes. Oh, 33 46 is 33 reports out on new sub. That's actually so good. I ordered the new interface, so it should be here too. Funny boys. Let me know the hot take. Okay, I don't want to talk about technology anymore. I need to go outside. I need to touch grass. I need to like live fucking life. There's more to life than value extraction. Booty Slapper, thank you for the idea. Like going underwater? Well, I'm gonna stay above water. I personally am gonna stay above water. I don't know about you guys. Okay, I think the hot take I have is if you are a web platform, it's cool if you charge people money for it. Hot take. Especially if you offer something good, people will buy. The one good thing about Nitro is like, I may not find everything about it like super valuable, but other people do. And I think that's fine. That's cool. I think that's good. Overall, that is good. That's like healthy, because I think it's healthy that people are like, oh, I want to use Discord as a fucking huge Dropbox service. You have to pay for that. It's like, that's actually like probably normal behavior compared to like 0 CPM phenomena. Mid to big streamers complaining about Twitch splits, and they were like, Twitch should learn who's bringing their audience. We're VIPs, basically like Twitch owes us. Is this unhinged behavior? Do they realize how they sound to regular people? Are they clout chasing? What's going on? I'll answer that going backwards. I do think you get extra engagement now for saying things like that. I think it is true. I don't think people, I understand people's feelings for sure. Like whether or not you believe it, like these companies pretty much lionize. They how should I say this? If you start a new company, like of course you're going to be like, the customer is like the greatest person in the universe, and we're going to make you feel like the best thing ever. Right? And so like when you start acting normal, then they're like, wait, I thought it was the best thing ever. What's going on? Like Twitch was definitely part of like the whole like 2006, 2010 give everything away for free situation. So I totally get why people are talking about that. Are these people like this? I mean, it's also coupled with the fact that like Twitter Blue is like boosting all that stuff now, plus actual like people having valid points, plus like just saying it will get you like I mean there is like a canon at any given time, in my opinion, of like what the discourse is among streamers. And so like saying that thing will get you like people to talk to you, which I'm not going to just be like completely cynical and say like that's for engagement. Like seeing other people online validate your feelings is good. That's like what makes Twitter powerful, right? It's like I have a stupid take. I don't mean to say that take is stupid, but like my takes are stupid. So I personally have a dumb take, and other people are like, "Oh, go off, King. Your take that you think is dumb is actually not cringe. It's actually cool." I'm like, "Wait, this is cool. I should do it more often." Yeah, remember when Uber rides are cheap? Exactly. Now it costs more than a traditional taxi. Definitely in some places. Yeah, I mean this is true of anything, or true of anything of that era. Reinforcing bad behavior. Yeah. I don't know, good or bad. Let's say this. If you're someone who like understands or like is accepting of the relationship between platform, like platform delivers something, creators deliver something, you're not gonna go on the internet and be like, I sure love giving a portion of revenue to a platform. I think that's cool. Like, even if you sincerely believe that in your heart of hearts, that is just not that is not content. That is not like real content. You need to, okay, I see the issue here. You need to remove your brain from like running a business or like creating a thing or like putting two ideas together, like synthesizing thoughts. Stop doing that. You need to become a full content libertarian. Okay? We may not live in a zero interest rate time for money. Okay, that time that time may come back and may be over. We no longer live in zero interest rates for money. Okay? We do live in a zero interest rate society for facts and like truth, basically, or for reality. We live in like zero interest rate reality. So like you have to understand that you can like bend reality a little bit, or bend like nuance, or like eliminate nuance a little bit, and there's no interest. Like you don't have to pay interest on that. It's free. You can just like say things and put them online. I know I sound insane, but this is like, once I realized this, like everything made sense. You can just go on Twitter and just write anything and post it. And if you're wrong, it doesn't matter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you fucking understand what I'm saying? You can go on Twitter and just write anything. And there's no consequence. Just do it right now. Because you'll never get an opportunity like this again. Like, I'm fucking up. I need to be writing more things. This is also true in Slack. Yes, we live in a zero interest rate time for like what reality is, okay? And I'm not saying that as like a doomer or a cynical person or like, oh my God, no one does facts or logic anymore. I'm saying that as like, I'm trying to empower you. Like in 2006, if I go back in time, it's like, yeah, take the money, take the fucking money. There's no consequence, take the money. So now I'm telling myself, just go on twitter.com and write anything. There are no consequences. I mean, there are some, but like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, hello, Dottie Dog. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you a shout out to Dottie Dog. Sorry to yell at you, but it's for your own good. It's for your own good. Dottie Dog is a very cool dog VTuber. animator. Powerful. It's no fair. It's no fucking fair. It's not fucking fair. It's not fucking fair. If you can draw and you can use Live 2D, it's not fucking fair. It just isn't. Okay? I want to re-roll my stats. I want those stats. I got the shit stats. I have nothing in illustration. Hold on, I still hold on. I tried to pull up something on your profile, but I couldn't get it. Okay, I can't get it. Yelling stats are cool. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, if you walk away with anything on this stream, just know this. Before, it was cheap and free to borrow money. That is why you saw so many companies basically subsidizing your lifestyle and giving it away for free. Right? And that's cool. I say that was, well, some people would say it was a net negative, but I think there was some positive there. We got some cool stuff out of it, I think, for free. Uber was really cheap for a while. That was cool. That's no longer the case, right? All companies are trying to make money, for real money. They're like, we have to be a business. So that time may come to pass again, it may not. We're different times now. But we are in a very similar time. For just saying things online. I truly think like 10 years from now, we're gonna look back and be like, wow, you could just post anything on twitter.com and just fucking get it. Just get it. It didn't have to be true, it didn't have to be real, it didn't have to be anything. You can just post. Zero interest rate posting. You decided you want to learn how to do, and so I became an animator at Studio Trigger. What's stopping you? Is that a 4chan copy pasta? What used to be the best place to post art, now it stinks. Well, they provided a solution for that. Purchase the blue check mark. If you think about it, look, Twitter now is the worst place to post art. Getting a blue check mark is $8.99 or something really expensive. But hear me out, hear me out. You may look in the chat right now and you see other people with blue check marks. This blue check mark in my chat's only $4.99. And it doesn't boost you, but if you post, you're free to post your art here. Arguably, my chat has better discoverability than Twitter, because I guarantee you a lot of people will engage with your art. Like fuck it. Like I said, zero interest rate time for posting. Just post your art here. Literally just go on Twitter, find your art and just post it here. I will not care. Just like literally shamelessly advertise. Because I'm basically building my chat to be the next Twitter, right? So we have the blue check marks already. We just need content. Like if you just come into my chat and just like post the link to self-promote, I'm chill. It doesn't have to be about me. Literally just do it for you. Just do it for you. Yeah. We're posting what now? We can post anything. I was saying earlier, like before I'm just saying, like, we live in an era where we can post anything online and it doesn't have to be true or real or anything. And we're gonna look back at this time and be like, wow, we could just say anything online. That's crazy. And we need to take advantage of that. Just like how, like, in the 2000s, you know, money was, you know, we could borrow money, low interest rate, etc., etc. We live in that time now for just posting. Yeah, just post stuff. I may not click on it, but like other people in the chat will click on it for sure. Did you actually draw that NFT? Do you think Elon and Zuck have a fight for real? Is that zero interest rate posting? That might be zero interest rate posting. That might be zero interest rate posting. That's a perfect example where like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg can be like, yeah, we'll fight each other, but then never do it. That's the perfect example of zero interest rate posting. You can just say things. You can just post things online. It doesn't matter. You hope one of them is getting seriously injured? You are being duped. I am telling you, you are being duped by zero interest rate posting. They're not going to actually hurt each other. They're just posting for fun. Imagine being their handlers and sitting there trying not them to post. Their handlers are begging them to post. Will I fight you? Yeah, I'll fight you. I'll fucking fight you. Let's fucking go in the ring. See, that was an example. That was me not threatening someone. That's an example of zero eight. Hold on. Let me back up. Got a little carried away there. I did not mean to actually threaten a chatter, a person in a chat. Do not clip and report that. That was just an example of zero interest rate posting. The anti-billionaire vibes are a serious part to social media, giving the ability to just post through it. I agree. Hassan has successfully brainwormed all of us to be anti-billionaire, and billionaires just want to be loved on social media, and they're not. So they just have to post through it. We have to fight? All right, yeah, screw it. Yes. I hope Zuck walks in with an Oculus strapped to his face. They're gonna fight in VR. God damn it, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna play the fight. If Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk actually fight, they have to fight in the virtual realm. They just have to fucking play. They just have to fucking play Counter-Strike 1.6 Warcraft 3 mod 1v1 on Dust 2. You're legally allowed to ask Twitch for a refund. You know, I guess you can do whatever you want. Just don't put that on me. Don't tie those refunds back to me. Don't leave a data trail back to me is what I'm saying. They'll meet in Tilted Towers. Oh god. Like Grimes. Oh fuck. Grimes is a zero interest rate posting phenomenon for real. Loser could be, oh god. Yeah, they walk out to the Dota song from the 2000s. They have to play Worms Armageddon. Do you see what Grime's saying? That Ukraine and Russia should meet in Fortnite and solve their differences. Oh, she's so close. She's so close to getting it. Yeah, she did say that. If you were on TikTok, you'll fucking get it. I'm completely delusional. I totally forgot what I was talking about. What are we talking about? We're talking about solving world socio-political issues in Fortnite. Yeah, screw it. I think we should do that. Oh yeah. Today you can just post anything. You can just promote yourself. I don't care. That's cool. You're gonna get you'll get a high engagement rate from my chat. Have a good night. Yeah, we're gonna redo the knife system today. Today's a chatting and knife system day. You're here? Hello. In the same interview, Grimes says she loves patriarchy because it gives us roads. Thank you. I could use those flashbangs. She's gone off the edge. Yeah, she's just out there saying things. I should be Grimes. I'll say it. Fuck it. Just grime me. Okay? Whatever like induction to the fucking Grimes. Whatever induction Grimes needed to do to be Grimes, I could just be Grimes. Okay? Are my takes more cooked than Grimes? I think they're equally as cooked. I think my fucking takes are equally as cooked. I could have bad takes, all right? I could have the fucking same take Grimes takes. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of this. What links are you posting? You're posting so many things. No, okay, the thing, Future Skeleton Club, you have to understand. They're not insane takes. Like, the takes are functioning as intended. Okay, I found the issue. This is your therapy. This is your content therapy. Takes are not assigned... Takes are not like a method of science. You understand? Takes are not like a model for us to like understand the world. Right? Like math is like a way for us to understand the world around us, right? Biology is a way to like understand the world around us. Takes are not that. Takes are like takes are commodities. Right? The function of a take is to commodify your idea as content or like attention, basically. So the takes are not bad. If the takes are known, if the takes reach you, then the takes are functioning. Then the takes are technically good. Yeah, no, on a human level, no, they're cooked. But you can't, you're looking, that's like saying on a human level, it's like saying on a human level, the economy makes sense. It's like, no, the economy's fucking cooked. Like supply, demand, they play you for fucking fools. Those things aren't real. Supply and demand, they're not real things. Okay, this is made up. It's just like how, like, I guess like necromancers do +3 DPS to priests or something. It's like the same shit. It's not real. But like, that's not the function. The function of them is not to be real. The function of them is to the function of them is to fucking just like, what I'm saying is there's a clout economy, okay? And it's not pins of gold. You're lost? And you're saying I can't be Grimes? Are you saying I could not be interviewed in the same chair as Grimes? Yeah, Absorbent gets it. If you're typing in all caps, you get it. You understand this. If you type in all caps, you understand this. I will not. I will not. I will not fuck Elon. I think either fuck Elon or become a synth pop artist. Yeah, Mikey, you understand it. Time Cube. Smells, thank you. I think you guys who are saying I don't understand it, you're just saying that to aggravate me. You're just saying that to annoy me as a bit. You're like, the chatters don't understand the streamer. We don't get it. But you understand deeply what I'm saying. I know it. I know it. I know it. You know why I know it? Do you know why I understand? Why I understand that you understand what I'm saying is true? Because you're here. You're here every time I stream, hitting an attendance button, rolling for virtual knives, throwing flashbangs. That's how I know. No one who doesn't understand wouldn't be doing these things. No one who doesn't understand would be doing any of these things. Oh, you've broken the flashbang. I just tuned into 6 o'clock news. I am not cooked. I'm not cooked. You're cooked. I'm not cooked. I am raw. You know what's cooked? The flashbang I pulled. We're making poke for dinner? That sounds great. Did I lay bare my modus operandi? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You don't really think supply and demand is real, do you? Come on. You guys seriously don't believe that, right? Like we can be honest here. Riz is an awful term. What happened to swag? What happened to swag is the same thing that will happen to Riz. Which is slang inflation. Riz is being inflated like crazy right now. It's a huge pump and dump. Riz is being pumped and it's gonna be dumped in like a year. I promise you. That same thing happened to Swag. Same thing happened to Trill. Same thing happened to Fly. Just watch out, okay? All I'm saying is if you're deep into Riz, I would possibly get out right now. I would get out. I would not, yeah. It is a pump and dump. Get out of Riz. You're deep into Riz? Okay, I mean, this is not cultural slang advice. I would not be into Riz right now. I would be in Riz for another month, but I would get out. What's the next big one? I can't tell you that. That's my investment strategy. I mean, then everyone's gonna do it. Do you understand? Like I got the intel, but I can't share it with you. It's all priced in, okay? It's all priced in. Is Riz gonna go away? Is Ninja gonna say Riz? Is Riz gonna show up in Fortnite? Is Joe Biden gonna say Riz? It's all priced in. Is your firstborn gonna say Riz? It's priced in, okay? And Riz is going down. I need to be Riz positive. I'm Riz positive right now. I'm saying I might get out soon. Trump will say it first. Yeah, actually sad. True. Pokemon Riz to the pulse. Oh my god. Are we getting knives before the 90-minute mark? Man, I should just do knives at the end of stream. Keep you all here. You're gonna put a bunch of cash into one and then have Neander start using it. That's really a good idea. Imagine if Hitler came back for 2024. I'm imagining it. That would be sick, actually. Now, if Hillary came back in 2024 and she played Among Us on Twitch, that would be sick. That would actually be cool. I'm sorry. That's cool. I'm sorry. It's cool. If this is why it would be cool, okay? Hillary comes back in 2024, starts leading in the polls against all odds, okay? Like Bernie is like 95. He wins like the first two primaries, gets owned in the last one somehow. And for some reason, South Carolina is like, no, actually, Hillary Clinton will be president. She plays Among Us on Twitch, all right? AOC's in the room. Pokemon's in the room. Hassan's in the room, okay? They need the Democratic nominee to win. Who else is in the room? Who else is in the room? Fucking XQC and Germa. Okay? In the first round, Pokey dies. All right, Hillary kills Pokey. Brrr! Emergency meeting. Emergency meeting. They're arguing. All right, fucking Germa's losing his mind. Hassan is like trying to be like calm but rational because it's Hillary Clinton. He wants her on the pod next week on Fear and then XQC is like, dude, her emails, dude. I saw her. And and then she loses the fucking election and it's another fucking and then she fucking loses. Then she fucking loses and XQC like finishes his contract on Kick and it's over. It's fucking over for all of us. Who's the imposter that round? Who's the imposter that round? It's Germa and XQC. Poodle Pants, thank you for 4 months. That is the moment she loses. That is the moment she loses. 100% that's the moment she loses again. And fucking Ludwig in the... That's ironic. That did not deserve 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you for gifting those subs. To that ultra kill. Thank you for the ultra kill. I've never really told you guys what the kill counter is for. It's for my brain cells. So those go... That's 6. That is 6 brain cells gone. Yeah. The next day, Ludwig makes a Mogo mail. Be like, that says, this streamer just... This streamer just... What would the title be? Nugbones, thank you for the 1 bit. This streamer lost the election. No. This streamer changed American history. Nice use of first-party alerts. Yeah, I just ported my alerts over. Brain cells are overrated. I agree. Literally airlock out of office. I saw Hillary vent. You guys, I saw Hillary vent. You're delusional, dude. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm going to imagine myself. There's another player in this Among Us game. It's me. It's me because all of your support has got me invited to this special Among Us game with everybody. I'm imagining it's me. It's like 4 left. It's me. It's Hillary. It's AOC. and it's Germa. And I'm arguing, we're on Discord, and there's one imposter left. I don't think it's AOC, it's either Germa or Hillary. And okay, I'm there. I'm there now. Okay, no, listen to me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Like, I forgot all the. Hold on, I need to pull up all the Among Us map. I need to pull up all the things. I fully forgot. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, it's not me, because last round when we voted off Hassan, I was in weapons, right? And everyone saw Hassan kill Pokey in lower engine. I was in weapons with AOC. Hillary, I saw in navigation. All right. So in my opinion, there's no way Hillary could have gone from medbay to navigation that fast without venting, because I was with Hassan the whole time walking through cafeteria to weapons. So I really think Hillary's the last one. Germa, please, you got to back me up on this. That's how, and that's the moment the Democratic Party loses the election in 2024. After this election, AOC can run. Ooh. Don't be confused. You drove me to this. What a knife. I'm not giving out. I'm making a new knife system so you can earn knives passively. I'm making a knife drop system. Imagine if Hillary lost to Trump running from prison. Oh my god. We got AOC to make the deciding vote on Hillary. That easily 1 million viewers. Easily 1 million fucking viewers if that situation in Among Us happened. Okay, let's do some knife stuff. Okay, I'm not actually gonna pull knives. I'm going to make the new knife system. Okay, this is not cooked. I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked, you're cooked. Give you knives, okay. Okay, we'll pull real knives right now. And then we'll do the knife system. One pull. How about this though? Like, actually, never mind. Here's your knife. Why did you show up? I'm proving the knife system. I didn't say I was giving away knives. This is a bonus. This is a bonus. Okay, knives are now enabled. I hope they work. They're working. Oh, fuck. Hold on, guys. Oh, fuck. Hold on. It broke. I'm sorry. No, I'm not scamming you. Okay, hold on. Testing. Should work. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. Uh-oh. No! Hold on, the knife situation is precarious right now. In this economy? Oh no. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I promise. Please work. Yes! Okay, I just had to wait. I was just being a little impatient. Okay, so I need to make a new thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, knives are enabled. There you go. You wanted your knife and you got a gun knife. You got a milk knife. Milk knife? Doesn't seem it would taste good. Ooh, YouTube knife. I've updated all my YouTube VODs. Actually, I mean VODs from the stream. I haven't put a real VOD up there. Rainbow knife. Thank you. Or congratulations. Powerful fold enough. No rares yet, but this one is respectable. Respectable. X Junon, thank you for 3 months. Yeah, we're doing knives right now. Nice combat knife. Very traditional. I like that one. AI knife. Oh, from Chandy Man. Oh, I did add Tiger Lily's new dual knife. I forgot to show it off, but if once we finish, I'll show it off. Minecraft knife. Nice. Classic game. Classic knife. Ooh. We were talking about Synths like a while ago and someone pulled it in the middle of it. That's spooky. Oh! 2 in a row? What are the odds? We could probably actually find out what the odds are. I've seen it. It's come up pretty often in the last 3 streams. Dotty Dog with a ray trace knife. Nice. You don't get a 4090 with that. A lot of milk knives tonight. At least this is the second one we've seen. A lot of comments. I mean, I think that's the system working as intended, but sometimes we get an ultra rare in there. Sometimes we do. Oh, that's a fractional knife. A normal knife. X Junon, congrats on the normal knife. Ooh, oh, I'm hungry now. Yandes, I would love. I wouldn't love a taco knife, but I'd love a normal knife. Or sorry, a normal taco. Congratulations, that's a super rare knife. Virtual Light XP, the Knifeu blade. Toy, congratulations! Getting an ultra rare Costco knife. Dude, that's incredible, right? And that's the last one for the night. The combat knife. All right. So you guys got a sense for the knife system, right? You can go to shindaggers.io, created by Chatter Shandyman, where you can actually look up all your knives, your knife collection. I am going to show you something really cool that someone made. I have... Okay. This is Tiger Lily's dual knife. It is... I think I put it as super rare. I really like it. Congratulations. Or not congratulations. Thank you so much, Tiger Lily. This is a really nice looking knife. Can I wear it? Can it be worn? It's kind of getting there. Yeah, it's time to... Yeah, it's something like this. Something like this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you for the knife. Okay, so you're most of you are familiar with our knife system, right? Like, use channel points, you get a knife. You use channel points and you get a knife. But what I want to do is I want to reward people who just watch the stream, you know, like who lurk and stuff, or you're just here to watch and chat. And so I want you to passively be able to earn knives. So what does that mean? I want it to work like drops on Twitch, basically, where you just watch and then like once in a while, a knife will drop for people. So how do we do this? Okay, so I have this program which handles all of it, and I think it should be straightforward. Famous last words, but I think it should be straightforward. This is the button that handles knives. Not delete, edit, knife. Okay, this is it. And so what I want to do, so like every time you use the reward, it just activates this button, which does like a lot of stuff, okay? So that's every time you use channel points. So like the easy thing I can do is just every like 3 seconds do knives or something like that. So let's see here. Let's try this. Let me open this up. And I already kind of looked this up. So it's like get Twitch chat, get chatters. Perfect. From Shindigs, save as this. Oh my God, what? Okay, so it has 50 chatters. Oh my God. Can you see that? Okay, you can. All right, so it grabbed everyone from the chat. Is it only 50? No, sorry. Is this actually everybody? I mean, I would believe it because there are 30-ish people watching and then probably some people lurking and some other third-party programs. Okay, so that makes sense. You should be... The random drop becomes the longer you stay. I'm not sure if I can do that because I mean, I could do that. So here's the array. Data object 1. Okay. So it has their user ID and user login. Perfect. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get a random way full. Oh. There's got to be like an array. I know how to code this. Like I know, because I would have to go to this object data. Okay, object data. So like, what is this program, by the way? It's called SAMMI, S-A-M-M-I. Format to string, find value, concat, sort. Parse array. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to get an object. I want to like. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do? Let me try this. Let me just write this. Test ASDF data dot. Let me just try this. Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, it like gives me this back. So if AF data. What happens if I do this? Break? Why does it do that? Like that? I'm sure this is about, yeah, this is the one annoying part, which is actually, I don't know how to parse an array. But let me see. Is there like a way to get a random chatter actually? Just that would be way easier. Which I'm sure I could look up the documentation in some way. So I want... That does. Okay, string splits array, no, array insert, pull, get value. Intent is required. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna look it up, actually. I know how to do this conceptually. It's like I get in the entire list of chatters, I randomly select some. Okay, no, they have documentation. Array insert. Okay, no, this is just teaching me how to use arrays. Oh, you know what? It's not a, it's an object. Get object variable. Okay, okay. Oh, shit, okay. You're kind of watching me. How much oxygen do we have left? No, this is not an oxygen situation. ASDF data. Turn this off. Who plays the gas prices of knives? No one. Why am I so bad at this? Actually, hold on. Alright, I need to look this up even more. Get size, shuffle. Actually, what I need to look up is... Well, get object. Use a value associated with the specimen. You know what? Here's another way to do this, because I don't want to bore you with like basic programming stuff, because this is just me not knowing how this works. I don't think it's that complicated. I can do something else. There's another way around this, which is for every person who chats, it will randomly roll if they get a knife. I think that's fair. And that actually encourages chatting. So like, okay, actually. So what do I get here? Engagement up, yes. So user is, oh, I have to get if the user subbed. The user ID, what do I need? I need the knife user ID, and if the user is subbed. There's a lot of funny stuff here that happened. Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff here that happened. Okay, that's great. So I want to trigger button. Nothing like floundering a little to nothing like avoiding the actual real solution to inspire a better, more efficient solution. Okay, so I wanted to trigger this button. I wanted to set button variable ID 144. What were the variables again? What? Knife user ID. Knife ID is going to be equal to trigger full data, which will be the Twitch chatter. Okay, right here. User ID, great. Chat user ID. What are your odds? Yeah, we're gonna figure that out in a bit. Twitch chat. Yeah, ironically, this one use case would be faster to program. Actually, it would just be faster to write code for. But this is the life we live. I want the username. Okay, great. At username. Okay, great. Put these up here. And then I want, so when you chat, I get your user ID, your username. Then I want to pass that to the actual knife button here. It's like knife, yeah, knife user ID. It's called knife user. At user name. At user ID. And then I don't know if this actually helps, but like, I'll just do that. Like the delay, I don't know if it actually matters if they're in sequence like this, but I'm paranoid and that makes me do that. Yes, queuable. Yes, okay. And so now, okay, great. So random. Let's say we're gonna do a 1 in 2 chance, right? Roll knife. And then if roll knife equals, let's say 1, then do all this fun stuff. If not, sorry, I'm not reading it. I just realized. I'm testing this. If not, do nothing. Okay. So let me test it on myself, actually. Which chat? Oh, fuck. Streamer. Okay, and let me get the knives back up. Oh, okay, shit. It says undefined. Okay, so it's always fucking undefined. Why is it undefined? Okay, why did it do that? Maybe I should put the chat username up here. Oh. I need to copy this because in these two things can't happen. Okay. This and this cannot exist. So this is button 242. Okay, now I can do it. It'll work. Oh. Yes. Okay, that's it. That was it. It was because it was looking for channel point data when there was no channel point data. So now, what are we thinking? What? Okay, this is the chat. Okay, this is actually a great thing. This is actually fantastic.
I've never seen a 113 and I never fucking...
Oh, Ultraviolet Sheep. Thank you so I love how that alert goes over my face. Thank you for the raid. We're making a fun new channel point reward today. Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. How was your stream? What were we doing today? I'm looking into my CIA case files to see. Bleak Sword DX. Ooh, is that like a ARPG hack and slash? Looks bloody. Okay, so what chances are we thinking? Maybe like 1 in 10? That's a lot. 1 in 20? One in 20 maybe? You got a vibe about them as true. True, yeah. Spoken like a true game designer. Spoken like a true game designer. So this is a 5% chance. 1 in 20 is a 5% chance, which feels low. 1 in 10 is a 10% chance, which feels kind of high, but I think like 1 in 10 chatters gets it passively. Oh wait, hold on. No, I can use data. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm employed to do this. Wait a second. This is my job. I can use the skills set here. So if I look at my analytics on Twitch and look at a random broadcast day, let's say, or maybe stream summary. I need stream summary. Unique chatters. No, I want number of chat messages. Not my revenue. Chat messages. Okay, great. So 4,590 chat messages over like a course of 30 days, which I don't want. Last 7 days. Okay, I just want like, okay. Last stream was 944 messages on Monday. Okay, so let's take that. 944. Right, so 1 in 10. That means 944 divided by 10, right? No, 944 times 10, yeah. It's 0.10. No, sorry. 944 times 10%. So that's 94 pulls, which is a lot. 944 times 47. Wow, that's a lot. 45. 47. So actually 1 in 20 is reasonable. Yeah, I'll start with 1 in 20, actually. Just trying out some demos. Oh, are you playing the Steam thing? The Steam summer demo thing? I tried that last year. But if you get knife, it goes to 1 in 50. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try 1 in 20 first though, because 1 in 20 seems to be at least a spot I want to start in. And edit triggers. Yeah, so this should now just work starting now. Okay, wow, that didn't really take long. I was expecting that to take like an hour. And you know what, man? I really need to redo this overlay for knives, or like put it somewhere. Put it somewhere different. Maybe just like right here. For now. Because then, I guess like I would want to make it disappear. Like I would want it to appear and disappear depending, you know. I wouldn't want it to always be here, right? When people get a knife. And maybe I should call it out in chat too. You get 1 in 27. I see what you mean. Yeah. That's probability. Oops. Heuristics. Any heuristics? We'll see. I mean, I'm testing it. I'm iterating. I'm play testing it. All right. I mean, it should be working now. Let me check the situation. Want random to feel good, so you could cheat. You have to cheat your probability. Ah, I see. I know exactly what you're saying. Okay, so test. Oops, that's not what I meant. Okay, I think it's working. Yeah, I mean the dice is rolling. You guys gotta just chat more. Team knife. 1 in 20 could take 200. Well, that's the point. That's the point. You guys just gotta chat it up even more. Okay, maybe for testing, 1 in 10, and then like the real test is I have to start the stream over. Really, 1 in 5. I'll do 1 in 5. Let's go. You got to drive us to engagement. It should be a 1 in 5 chance now, so if people chat, they can get a knife. But what do you say? Just say test. 1 of 5 is the new fraction. This is the 1. Oh! Oh, who gets it? The more the bar grows, the better the RNG. Oh, Gerionic, nice. Tiger Lily, nice. Tiger Lily also very nice. Okay, that's awesome. How do we feel about this? How are we feeling? Okay. Now you're just getting knives. 1 in 10. Now you're just spamming the chat. Where's the engagement? Where's the connection? Where's those real-time interaction? Crashing the knife market. Okay, now you understand content economics. Let's see more summer knives, please. Joe Biden. Wait, now you're chatting like crazy. Now you're chatting like crazy. Is there a word of the day? Yeah, you can't be stopped. Okay, I guess keep chatting because then I want to adjust some stuff here a little bit. Ooh, wait, someone got a rare. Pincher knife, congratulations. Or Nugbuns, congratulations on the pincher knife. Obama knife. Okay, hold on. Proper filters. Add a... Are we having fun? Sorry, I'm gonna turn this... Sorry, I can't think the knives right now. I'm working on a system. I'm working on a little bit of a system right now. Why can't I change the frick? Knife is life. Okay, here's what I will do. Knife box, knife box. Oops. The knife abundance. You guys are mad with power. Epo knife. Okay, you got your knives. You are getting your knives. You see, you're getting your knives. Ooh, ooh. What was that? Oh my god, I'm trying to find this. There we go. Oh, you got the dual knife? Dude, I'm actually blocking my screen. Congratulations. Okay, I think this will all work now. Like, what I intend is, like, this box goes away. Yes, the box goes away, but then if you get a knife, it will show up. Someone will get a knife event. No, it goes away to, like, not take over the screen. You know what I mean? Any hints on the word of the day? Oh, good question. I mean, you might not get it today. It's not a obvious word, I think, for today's discussions. I think it's broken. Nah. Oop. Oh shit, you're right. Uh-oh. Oh my god, you got it! The word of... You said the word of the day! It's control! The word of the day is control! Jarionic, congratulations on the Biden knife! Okay, for some reason it's not going away. Oh. Nice. Nice on the pixel knife. Hold on. Yeah, maybe this is a good way to do it. Your Minecraft knife, take it out. Okay, guys, we're gonna try this new knife system from now on. All right, looks like 1 in 10 is pretty nice. Hold on. You're not getting knives anymore. Sorry. I mean, it's the. Oh, because I changed the probability. Oh, it was actually still 1 in 5. Okay, let me try going back to 1 to 5. Now it should be a better. I've rigged it in your favor now. Okay, are we happy? I've now rigged it in your favor. You'll probably find 1 in 10 too much. Yeah, I think on a normal stream, 1 in 10 will actually be a lot. Oh, the Minecraft knife was verified? Dude, Future Skeleton Club verifying it on the blade chain. Let's go, Mikey. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. A lot going on. Okay, I'm putting it at 1 in 10. Okay, that is how it's gonna be for the stream normally. Put it up here, down here. Headless knife. Nice. Knife. Nice. Nice knife. I'm creating value. This is value creation. Hippo knife! The line can only go down. It will not go down. The line will not go down. Odds are too high? No, they're perfectly fine. Can I turn down the modify emote redeem so you can make the stock line go down? Absolutely not. I refuse to give you that power. I absolutely refuse to give you that power. Okay, this is the new knife system, guys. We're gonna test it for about a week. All right, if you want a knife, you gotta show up and you gotta chat. And there's a 1 in 10 chance that you'll get a knife. We're doing that. Gifted sub adds plus 1% each. Oh, wait, if you're subbed, wait a second. That's a great idea. If you're subbed, you get a better chance. Pinch your knife. Yo, wait. I'll do this. Hold on. I'll fix this. Oh, you can't see what I'm working on, but I'm working. I'm cooking. I am cooking. Take this. This. There is subbed. Where am I grabbing that? There we go. Copy these. Copy these too. Oh, fuck. I accidentally X'd out because I'm dumb. That's visual programming. Anyone here watch Jonathan Blow's stream? I know maybe not the most popular or politically correct programmer to be on Twitter, but dude has he calls them crank sessions, where you're like completely focused on coding and you don't look at the chat. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm cranking it. I don't watch his stream. I'm just familiar with the concept. I do not endorse the opinions either. I just wanted to say crank session. In hindsight, that was probably not worth it to say the word crank session. Just to say the word crank session. Okay, if user sub. Ooh, nice! Eraserhead baby. Are we still about the Eraserhead baby or no? Ranking it? That's what. Oh my god! I finally found the community name. I finally found the name for the community. You guys are the crankers. And every time we stream, you're cranking it. Every time I need you guys to chat, I'm like, crank it up.
First blood.
Hey Lulines, thank you for following. Yo, you guys are... We need a crank meter. We need a crank! Guys, streams need a crank. Imagine if you could turn a crank while watching a stream. No, hear me out. I've had this like, okay, the other side of this is I've told someone like, hey, if you want people to run more ads, give them a physical like lever, like to pull a lever to run an ad, like fucking Texas Ranger, Walker Texas Ranger Conan O'Brien bit. I guarantee you ad density would go up. The number of ads would go up. And viewers can skip the ads if they have a crank. They have to turn the crank to skip the ads. And I guess the crank powers Bitcoin mining or something. I don't know. Okay, I haven't thought this idea out, but I think it rules. Okay, so if the user is subbed, true. That is. If user is subbed. Oh my god. Okay, and roll 1 through 5. Okay, I'm doing 1 to 5 for subs, 1 to 10 for unsubbed. Okay, I mean, I guess we won't know because most of you are subbed. Most of you are subbed. Whaler's Advantage. You know the interesting thing here? I wonder if I can get the number of gifts you've given, because I could definitely skew it that way. But if I pull your subscription status, it actually gives me the tier that you're subbed at. So if you're a tier 3 sub, I could technically give you a better chance to pull a knife. I don't know if I could like pull a rare knife, but like, yeah, to pull a knife, just any knife. And so, oh man, okay, this is my, sorry to get back into tech talk a little bit. Here is my wild, because no one, this is my wild thought on subs on Twitch. I think we should like, okay, we shouldn't get rid of tier 2 and tier 3. But if you are subbed and then you gift, let's say the equivalent of like, what is a tier 3 sub worth these days? How much is a tier 3 sub these days, Michael? $10? If you sub, I think it's like $25. If you like gift at least $25 in the chat, which is like doable, you should just automatically get gifted. You should automatically just like get upgraded to tier 3. You should just get you should just like show up as a tier 3 sub after that. Give me those exclusive tier 3 knives. Yeah, you can't gift one sub and show up as like a normal sub, but after you have the sub, I think you should be able to gift any amount and then like upgrade to the amount. That makes sense. For a small one-time fee, you can be tier 3 for that month. What do the tiers even mean? Okay, let me hit you with the Twitch lore a little bit. So tiered subs were introduced, I don't even remember what year. It was pretty early on, maybe like 2016, 2017. Because subs were like $5 a month. And then I'm pretty sure this may have been before gifting was a thing. Anyway, gifting was like not as a big a part of Twitch. Whether it was like not created yet or like community gifting didn't exist. But I mean, you right now you may right now it may seem obvious that like some people love to support streamers more than $5 a month, right? And so adding the tier system was a way to do that, which is like instead of just giving $5 a month, you could give 10 or 25, but it just like unfortunately never took off for one reason or another. It's weird that tier 2 and tier 3 exist because what streamers and Twitch want is more people getting subs so they return to a stream. So giving people tier 1 gets more people punch back to the streamer. You mean gifting? I don't think there's a lot of evidence to suggest that when you gift a sub to someone who doesn't show up to the stream, it like brings them there as like a returning viewer. Like it probably does happen, but not at this scale to say like get rid of tier 2, tier 3 kind of thing. Like you could get 50 tier 1 versus like 5 tier 3. Oh, I see. You mean like gifting tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, exactly. Like I think for gifting right now, it doesn't make sense because there's not a lot of, you're right, there's not a lot of incentive for impact. Because like one motivation for gifting is like swagging it out pretty much, right? You're like, oh, I can, you know, you want to show love to a lot of people. It makes sense. There's no option for upgrading your sub to a different tier on mobile. Ooh, congratulations on Headless. I don't actually know anymore. The Twitch mobile and Twitch web is very different. That is for sure. Ass is a strong word. Okay, let's be respectful. Ass is a strong word. But they are different. Getting better though. You gave 100 subs versus you gave 10 tier 3. I think 10 tier 3 can be impactful. Like, dude, like we were saying earlier, like none of these, listen to yourself. Listen, read what you are typing in the chat. We gave 100 subs versus you gave 10 tier 3. All of this is made up. We can just change the rules and it can be impactful. You know what I mean? Just supply and demand don't exist. Like 5 years, like a year from now, it can be like, I could be like, guys, thank you for the tier 2, tier 3 subs. It really helps me out. We just triggered a new hyper train. We just triggered a, okay, this is the actual next level. Turn hype train. The hype train turns into a different mode of transportation on each level. The hype train starts as a hype baby, then becomes a hype child, then becomes a hype adult, then becomes a hype elder, then becomes a hype spirit, then becomes a hype entity, then becomes a hype god, then becomes a hype transcendental being, then becomes a hyperplane. Yes. Start a hype bicycle. They should have a streamer health bar. You know the fucked up version of the streamer health bar is a bar that shows the cost to serve video for that channel. And so you will always have to gift enough to make that channel profitable for the company. Otherwise, they just shut the stream down. Like you start your stream and it's like, hey, you can stream for 30 minutes, but unless you get like, unless you're driving this much revenue, we'll just fucking cut you. That used to happen. Okay, this is more live streaming lore. If anyone remembers livestream.com or Mongolus or whatever it was called, Mogulus maybe, they gated the amount of people who could watch a stream to like, I think it's like 30 free viewers, 30 or 50 free viewers. After that, you had to pay. Yes, Procaster, dude, Procaster, Among Us. Dude, Nirator, you are... That's old school. That's awesome. That's fucking OG. You're fucking... That is fucking OG. People are like, remember Ustream? Get out of here. I can't even find it. Oh, God. Pay to access every guff increases the space. I mean, that used to be actual before like Justin TV. That was the thing. It wasn't like gifting. It wasn't gifting. It was just like pay. It was like the channel either had to pay. Like if I wanted to start a stream, it's like $20 a month, basically. You know what was funny? I saw a tweet yesterday from a streamer who was like, wait, they found the option on your dashboard to stream just to subscribers. This was a thing that Twitch released in like 2018, I think, or like early 2019, where it was called subscriber streams. You could find the... Wait, what the fuck? Wait, that's not a knife. This is Benyu. Hello. Thank you for taking attendance. Yeah, we're testing a new knife system.
I never fucking will.
We're testing a new knife system where every time you chat, you can randomly earn, you could possibly randomly earn a knife. Sky Dragon, hello. Thank you for raiding. Anyway, or Snydramon. Snydramon, you're a Digimon. Welcome. Okay, can press 1 if you knew that you could stream only to your subscribers on Twitch. Press 2 if you did not know that. Press 2 if you did not even know that option existed. Oh wait, a lot of people actually do know. Okay, some twos. Wait, you guys actually knew that? I swear everyone I've talked to was like, wait, I've asked for that forever and we don't have it. And I'm like, it's been there since 2018. But yeah, people just don't use it for one reason or another. I've told you? Okay, that doesn't count. You've watched streams that were sub only? Oh, really? Why would anyone want to stream to only subs? People do that on YouTube. They have like members only streams. I don't think it's gated, but they only read. I guess it's like sub only chat basically. It's like a benefit. I remember why it probably didn't work is it feels bad to keep people out. Like okay, so I think why it doesn't really work is that most streamers stream as much as possible to gain the much reach. Like if you're full-time streaming, basically, to get the most reach as possible. So it's like, why would I, if I'm on Twitch, why would I limit myself? Kind of thing. I think that's the mentality right now. Maybe it could be different. It could be like, I could see a better version of this, which like helps the alt stream situation. Because some people just have alt streams and it's like, okay, why don't you just do sub-only streams? But I mean, I get it, but it kind of like, it should be solving that. Seen a streamer do it, it had a 5-minute preview. Yes, the 5-minute preview, I can actually speak to that. That was added in because for moderation purposes, but also like to avoid it feels bad. But now I'm thinking, going back in time, maybe there shouldn't be that 5-minute preview. Like maybe it should just straight up be like you're gated out for 100%. $500 to be an ad roll on a stream for an hour. Ooh, let streamers pay to be an ad roll on another streamer's stream. Yeah, we needed more PvP streaming mechanics. That, okay, more lore there. I think some version of that did happen. Not that a streamer paid, but like the first, I remember this, the first time streamers were like becoming part of different streaming activations. Or sorry, I'm using jargon. The first time streamers were showing up in commercials, like for Taco Bell and on Twitch, and they were shouting at their own channel. I'm not exactly Taco Bell, but you know, you get the idea. People were complaining for sure. They were like, wait, how come you're advertising this person and not this person? And it's like, okay, dude. But Google AdSense for streamers, that's kind of interesting. Does Twitch still have squad streams? Yes, they do. Twitch should do it to get streamers to pay Twitch. There would be some who would agree, for sure. Can I explain why it would make sense to me for it to work like that? Oh, I know some only streams are common for certain types of websites. I can see why it makes sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry, my brain's fried, so I'm having trouble reading it, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's all just culture. Culture can change too. Future streams will be sub-only? No. I actually am thinking about doing some Discord streams. But yeah, I mean, if I put myself in the shoes of a streamer, which I am a streamer. I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming directly to you. There is a part of me sometimes that's like, okay, this is weird. There's a part of me that's like, I wish I could just go live on an alt channel and not care. So I get it. I get it why big streamers want to do that. There's like some pressure with like officially representing your quote unquote brand. So that for me will probably just be like on Discord, I'll do that. But I think it would be like a feels bad if I did like sub-only streams on Twitch. Does that make sense? Like, I know it's all made up. All the rules are made up. Like none of this is there's reality. There's no reality to anything. But it feels different if it's like in a different space, I guess. The vibe is different. It's like if I go karaoke at a different bar, it's just the vibe's different, even though I'm still karaokeing. This is a stream? No, this is not a stream. I'm not watching. Okay, well, we had a, I'm not gonna end the stream. I am not going to end the stream soon. I'm having fun. Hope you're having fun. We created a fun new system. Yeah, for people just joining us, if you understand the knife system that we've had on Twitch, where you use channel points to pull knives, now it will randomly pull a knife for how engaged you are. So every time you chat, you roll a dice, and sometimes if the dice comes up in your favor, you'll pull a knife. YouTubers on YouTube do sub-only streams all the time. Seems to be more popular on YouTube. Yes, exactly. But I think, yeah, it's just all culture. Like it's not It's not ending soon. No. Yeah, there is a pressure on your channel. There is a pressure on your channel to do things a certain way. And I think on YouTube, people are more flexible. It depends. Because I think on YouTube, your main source of, or at least what should be your main source of, but most people's main source of income on YouTube is not streaming. It's ad revenue. It's like your videos and ads. I know that's probably not true for like VTubers, but like, yeah. All people watching later. That's what YouTube wants, right? I'm not saying this because I know people there. I'm saying this because like that's how their business model works. Their business model works with like, they would much like live streaming is cool and fun, but what they really want is people to watch the videos because that's what they monetize really well. And then when they figure out shorts for ads, then it's fucking, or sorry, ads for shorts, then it's fucking game over. Yeah, the way to kind of think about it is like everyone's trying everything. Like YouTube has like subs and stuff, and so does TikTok. But they also have advertising and things like that. So everyone's trying to do like, everyone has like their pillar of like, this is the main thing that they do, but they're trying to expand to like the next thing. Like they're trying to do it all basically. Some people move from Twitch to YouTube and not a lot of people watch it live and most money is made watching it later. I think that you can make the switch successfully. They're called memberships, I think. Like it means like becoming a member of the channel. I think you can make the switch successfully, but it requires you to... Oh no! Hold on, the knife's broke. Okay, the knives, hopefully the knives are back. I think you can make the switch, like, I don't think it's a controversial take, but you have to be you have to really think about how you're setting everything up. So what I mean by that is, I think if you, like, are used to just going live on Twitch Monday through, like, some schedule Sunday to Saturday, like, you have some schedule there. And like, this is just what I do. I just have a schedule and I plan some stuff and I click go live. But you can tell I don't do anything on YouTube. I don't do anything on TikTok. I would like to, I'm trying to make the time to, but up to this point, I haven't really been good about finding the time, etc. If you have like content Ouroboros, you know, if you're like, okay, I'm done streaming, I'm gonna like chop up my clips, upload it to YouTube, like edit this thing, then make a YouTube video. If you have like a whole thing, then I think being on YouTube can work. But this is just my read on things. YouTube wants like you to do all of it, right? Or like they want you to focus on video, but everything else shouldn't be like the main thing. Because I've seen people switch over and be pretty successful, if not more successful. And this is like not the typical story I've seen, and this is just like my observations, not like I don't have data on it. The people who like do that well, like balance all of that. They're like, wait, I actually have decent VODs and I have like very loyal subscribers on my VODs, like stuff they edit, and then like I stream and then they engage with that on YouTube. Like people actually care. Versus like, I'm a streamer on Twitch, I want to be a streamer on YouTube. It's like much harder to just go one-to-one. I have reams, yeah, I have binders full of streamers. Yeah, they're pulling people. Yeah, and really, if you have quote-unquote high quality video or high quality content, and you have like a loyal following, like your subscribers get notifications, right, when you go live. So it's just a matter of like how deeply engaged your subscribers are as well. Like something like streamers or something that YouTubers do all the time when they're talking meta stuff. They're like, oh yeah, this person has like 5 million subs, but like their videos show like only a couple 100,000. So like they're not all watching, or like they've subscribed, but they like bounced off. Like there is a ratio there that if it's really good, then streaming can be really good for you on YouTube. You know who's good at this? Ricky fucking Tinez, dude. The GOAT. The synth YouTuber GOAT. He's doing it all. I got eyes. I got eyes on Ricky. I'm seeing the plays being made. I'm seeing the plays being made and I love it. Yeah, Ricky's awesome. They're like a synth YouTuber, but it's kind of like synths, but also like process, like music making process, and they have like a really chill. They have a really like unique and nice ambiance to everything, and everything's really well shot and well lit. He has a great voice. But yeah, he does like shorts, he does everything. He like started with just video and he's branching out and it's working really well, I think. Yes, Bob Ross, he's basically the Bob Ross of like audio production. He's a cool dude. ASMR? No. I mean, there are like ASMR qualities. Yeah, he's just like very inviting. Okay, it's something I'm working on. I don't think I'm like the most inviting person. But, you know, when you just meet a guy who like everything they say just like very encouraging for you, especially if they're like a teacher or teaching you something, he has that vibe. He just like oozes that vibe. He's like bringing you on the journey. You super jazzed that you're there. He's like he's like Mr. Rogers, basically. Pretty sure he's RL2. Yeah. I mean, you can tell he loves what he does. That's goated. It's goated. Any ASMR Indies in the chat? Does anyone in the chat? Okay, I guess maybe it's a private. I don't know how ASMR fits into society. My dreams simply cozy. Oh, thank you. No, I mean like personality-wise, Ricky is someone I would look up to because he just like everything he says is like, oh, it's like a hug. It's like a nice little hug. Where here I'm screaming at you. If you come to my stream, I'm like screaming at you that you can just post anything on Twitter. You can post anything and it doesn't matter. It's like two completely different vibes, right? Versus like, I don't know. Come with me, we'll show you that you can just post anything. Yeah, sirens are going off. Shit's going down. Things like that. Guys, I am so... parasocially involved with Hassan's new dog because I just was on Twitter and I saw a picture of them and I'm like, this dog is gigantic and it is the best dog. Yeah, Kaya, let's go. Damn, yeah. They won't let you text Twitter anymore. That's a lost art. All right. I actually think I gotta end stream here. I just looked at the time. Twitter die when Twitter peak shut down. You mean fleets? Tomorrow there will be a stream. I believe there will be a stream. I'm setting up for tomorrow to be a stream. Thank you everyone for joining today. I guess it was mostly yelling at you. Oh! Mikey, not Gamba Knife! What a perfect pull to end the stream on. Tomorrow there will be a stream. Something... Thank you for saying the word of the day. There will be a stream. I think so, I'm hoping for something interactive. Today was a bit spur of the moment, but it ended up really great. So we never know. I'm trying to get a schedule together so you kind of know what to anticipate, but it'll happen when it happens. I'm going to sign off, work on the stream more, and play some Diablo 4. Music streams are coming back. Music streams are going to come back in a cool way. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But soon. You have my. I mean, my commitment means nothing, actually. But let us raid someone. Oh, okay. Jean Jets is playing Super Mario 64. She just got her CRT set up. It's looking very nice. So let's read Jean. Or Jets. Jean Famous on Twitch. If you don't stream within 48 hours, the email goes out and it's your Twitter password and username. Oh my god. Jean is so good. Jean is actually so good. Like, aspirationally good. They work super hard on the stream. They're like always upgrading it. They always play good games. They have a killer selection in games. Yeah. I don't know if they're like a full-time streamer, but they're cranking it like a full-time streamer. Yeah, they have excellent taste too. They're just a streamer where it all comes together. Yeah, lots to learn from the Gene stream. Okay, great community too. All right, let's go say hi to Gene. They're fucking cranking it on N64 on the CRT. They've been streaming. Hopefully we're not catching them at the end, but they're gaming. Crank it out. I am gonna crank it out tonight. No. No. That's not what I meant. What's our raid message? We are so back. That's always our raid message for now. Okay, have a great night.